Hey guys, this is my LEGO Tesla Model X. This is probably the best LEGO Tesla Model X you've ever seen. Why? Just look at it. All the curves, all the angles, they match perfectly, and this actually fits 6 minifigures. Let's dive in and I'll show you all the features of my LEGO Tesla Model X. As you can see right here, this is based on the 2023 Tesla Model X Plaid. You can see with the new front fender and all the matte black trim. You also have the spoiler too, I put it there. A bunch of things actually work. You have the openable front, you have these openable doors and the open tailgate and everything. And it actually fits 6 minifigures as you see right here. And yes, it fits 2 minifigures in a third row, which is pretty cool. It took me like about a month or 2 months to make and perfect because, you know, I want to make it the best you've ever seen, right? Now let's take a look at the front. My design, it's supposed to be only 8 studs wide, but I made it 9 studs wide, so you could fit 2 minifigures in the back row, not just one. And I think the shape of this LEGO Tesla, it's really nice. Although the wheels are smaller than they're supposed to be, it still looks nice and big. Now this front, you can actually open, and you have a pretty good space inside. You could probably put a briefcase into there. Although some of the space is taken by this snot building technique right here. Now let's take a look at the back. Now here's the back. I know it's pretty basic, but I tried my best. This bottom's actually slanted, so it could give more of a curve. And yes, this is an illegal building technique right here. These are upside down tiles, and they're connected by the Technic pins, 1/2 stud Technic pins. These are actually sloped using the hinge plate right there, and then these tile clips, and then these wedge plates right here, they're actually glued on, so it's another illegal building technique. This tailgate can actually open. You can see the minifigures ahead right there. You know, they're just poking. That's how you could fit 2 in the back. And you have this nice spoiler right here. In this tailgate you see, these are the 2 seats. You have like a little tiny space right here for cargo, but not much. But this thing can actually open. It's pretty neat. Now onto the side. I really love this side, right? The curve, it matches almost really perfectly, you know? And the black right here matches like the window matte black trim. It just looks really nice in my opinion. I used these hinge plates and tile clip to actually make the slant, and I think it looks pretty nice. You can see the minifigures being fit in right here. Yes, they have a very small window space, but it still works. Now this is the best part. Let's see how the Falcon Wing doors actually open. And they can definitely open in tight parking spaces. Voila, and you have those Falcon Wing doors, and of course they open on the other side too. But this is really special. It took me a long time for me to perfect these Falcon Wing doors. The front door just opens normal, you know. And there you have a little sneak peek of the dashboard. The dashboard was harder than I thought, you know, especially with the yoke steering wheel, but I decided to just use a normal steering wheel. Now I took off the doors right here, you can see. Now this is the whole interior. You see the nice seats, especially the curved back end of the minifigure. You can see they still fit with their helmets on. I took off the minifigures, now we can see more of the dashboard. You can see the center console right there. You see the other side of the dashboard, then you see the screen right there. And then you have these the seats. These second row seats and third row seats, they can actually fold down. You just need to take this middle headrest off so it can fold down and not hit the center console. Here's the third row. Just take off the headrest and then you can push them down. And there you have a really nice flat cargo space. You can put all the things you want. Now I took off the whole roof and the whole tailgate and everything. I just left kind of space in the front and the back area. These are all the seats. You can see how they can actually fit. These are the cup holders for the third row, and these are like all the 3 seats. And you have the center console and the dashboard right there. This is a better view of the dashboard. You can see the nice screen. You can also see the back seat area right here. This is the other side view. Now this is the area of the front. You can see you can fit quite a bit there. Now again, there's an illegal building technique right here. You can see that this whole thing is actually not connected at all. It's actually glued on, especially the slope. It's actually glued on, and these tiles are actually glued onto the bottom. And then this whole thing is actually glued onto the fender. So you see, I took this like part off. You can see there's no way connected. You just have to glue it on. This slope glues on, but this thing actually doesn't. You can actually connect it to the bottom right of this plate right there. Now the back, I already showed you this wedge plate. It's actually legal building technique. You have to glue it on too. But other than that, this is pretty fine. Now I took off the front bumper and I just left the roof. You can see this thing is supporting the whole roof and then the two doors and then the tailgate. Yes, it must be pretty weak, but in here it's actually a rod inside these bricks, so it kind of supports it a little bit more. And that's about it. Next, I'll be making the small version of my promised Lego Honda Odyssey Sport. It has been a really long time, but I haven't finished it. I'm like, you know what, let's just make a small version because people wanted it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.